Welcome to Adventures in Aviators!
Howdy guys, welcome to Adventures in Aviators. Hey, today we're going to tell you about a hike. It's called
Mojstrovka.
And it's outside of...
And it's outside of Kranjska Gora in Slovenia.
Kind of pretty, huh? So you start the hike right down here below us. There's a whole bunch of hikes and they're marked with red flags that you can follow along. And this hike we found on a map that was given to us. It's a nice big one. We'll get a snapshot of it for you. There's tons and tons of hikes in this area, so feel free to pick one that is your level. This one was probably a little too difficult for me.
It was challenging, and there's some legit like climbing and harnesses and helmets and all that stuff at various points. We did not do one like that, but there was some scrambles involved. So the trailhead that we left from is called Vrsic, and it's the pass, the high road pass that goes through the mountain range. And so from there, so kind of as you go this way, you go back into Slovenia. And as you go this way, you go towards Austria and Italy. So as we left from this hike, it says about 2 hours to the top. Man, I tell you, that is pushing it a little bit. The first hour is definitely just a good solid hike. You're definitely gaining a lot of elevation, several hundred meters, but it's hands-free. It's pretty simple. It does separate at one point, and there's a northern way to go, which is like helmets, advanced, cling on to a metal cable type of a thing. So I read about that. I was like, okay, pass that. So we're gonna go the southern way, which is the easier way.
Then you hit the gravel, my nemesis. It's the worst. We did not have poles with us. It's kind of unfortunate, and I didn't find one along the way, so that was a fail. You need poles to do this hike.
You'll notice that we don't have a whole lot of footage from the way down because it was two hands necessary at all times. I mean, it's a watch every bit of your step. Something we learned in Thailand: walk like
an elephant. Oh,
yep.
I said
Be
that
sure-footed
to myself a
like
lot.
the elephant. And so it is a definite, like a more advanced hike for sure. But that said, when you get to the ridge line, which is where we stopped, and you see over to the other side, it is absolutely beautiful.
Amazing. One thing I love about this hike is it's not like many hikes where you spend hours in the forest. And not that the forest isn't pretty, but there's not a view the entire time. This hike is awesome because it's a view the entire time, and it's always changing a little bit. So even if you go halfway, you still get an amazing view. It's awesome.
So we chose to go during the morning, so we had some morning sun, and now it's about midday. And so you can see, so the sun would rising over here from the east, and so those were shaded earlier, but now the sun's on them. Vice versa on the other side, but just a really beautiful area.
We've done a lot of hikes, and I think that this is probably one of the most dangerous ones that we've done on accident. I would call this an advanced level hike, would you? If you have not hiked much,
if you don't have good gear, this is right at the cusp of too challenging. But we're most of the way down, and we're still here, so that's good.
Yay! So part of all of these trailheads and hikes, there's dozens and dozens of them in the area. We're staying in a location that's really close to them, but you can stay in the valleys and be relatively close, and they have bus routes to take you there. So there's plenty of opportunities to hike. You could stay here for weeks and just hike like crazy.
It is a rather touristy area. We're kind of getting into summer, and so there's not quite as many people around. It's a huge skiing area though during the winter. You can definitely see why people come here. It's about 25 to 30 minutes from Lake Bled, another very pretty area but completely different and very touristy. The hikes are going to be much more paths there as opposed to legit hiking, where if you come back up into the mountains, then you got some legit hiking that you're going to do here.
So just keep in mind with our hiking videos, we are average hikers. We are not hardcore, but we're a little bit more advanced than just tennis shoes. So if that's your level, these videos are probably ideal for you. If you're like diehard, super hardcore, we are like pansies compared to you.
I mean, oh, wait.
Hey. Pansies.
Sometimes you gotta hike to your lowest person, where the person feels the most comfortable, not the lowest person. What's the word I'm looking for? You have to do hikes that everyone is comfortable with. And Michelle gets uncomfortable before I do most of the time, so we try to do ones that she feels most comfortable with. Because I love her.
Hey, if you like this or if you don't like this. Either way, you should still subscribe to our channel. It's over here. Not here. Over here. And visit us on our website, adventuresinaviators.com.
If you have any comments, put them down below. Help others have an awesome experience in this area. And we'll see you next time.
Italy's over there.